The board's job: community outreach, fundraising, direction. Eric's job: managing the business affairs of the Skylight, ensuring there are artists and productions to be held. The artist's job: put the best damn product on the stage so that we can fill the house every single night. A sad reality is the fact that, unfortunately, we have a small house. Okay? To put it in business terms, the inventory of seats that's in there is not sufficient to enable us to make up that entire deficit, even if we filled the house every single night in every single seat. However, if we do fill the house every single night with every single seat, that sure helps to go in a long way. You know, I can't tell you that some of you aren't going to be disappointed. As I said, I don't know many of the artists. In fact, I don't know personally any of them. I'm here as a fan. You know, I'm here out of a sense of honor, but I'm here as a sense of responsibility to that institution. And I'm reaching out to you in my role to appeal to your sense of honor, your sense of responsibility to that institution. And to that end, one of the things that the board is regretful of, and we did, honestly, a poor job of communicating ourselves. So the board's mea culpa is, we're sorry. This forum is the first expression of our interest in trying to rectify that. We like the idea of the Friday morning coffee club, I think, which starts at 8 o'clock. We'd like to be a part of that. Tess and I will be down here if this group reconstitutes itself next Friday at 8 o'clock. So everybody's going to have input over the next 6 months as to how we fix this problem. Now, just because everybody has input doesn't mean that that's going to be the decision. And I'll probably be disappointed in some decisions that get made by the board, management, the artist community. But, you know, by God, I will have had input in terms of how that gets executed. You also will have that opportunity. This is the first of what we will consider our artist forums. We have a tough 6 months in front of us, folks. And honestly, I can't tell you what sort of hard decisions are coming down the road. Two things that did happen. A nominating committee has been constituted to find the next successor of the board and the next executive committee. That nominating committee will reach out to the artist community to get their input. There's no reason you can't nominate who you think might be a great president. That committee will consider its information in private. Although it's not completely clear, right now we think there'll be 5 people on that committee. A second committee will be formed that will be referenced to as strategic planning. We'd like to reach out to anyone that would like to participate in that and have input into the strategic planning committee. So those are our 2 asks of you guys, is please participate in the nominating committee process. Please participate in the strategic planning committee process. But whatever decisions are made, respect those decisions, concur with the will of the majority, and let's look forward to, you know, a long tradition of continuing to perform the kind of artistic pieces, the kind of product that has created the cultural institution that we call the Skylight. With that, you know, I didn't have a script. These are all, you know, ad hoc comments. We thought we'd open it up and I'll answer questions regarding myself, the board, direction of the Skylight for 15 minutes, and that should take us to what, about 9:30, and then we'll adjourn and head back to all of our regular jobs.
Will Eric be available to take questions as well?
Eric will be available to take questions, absolutely. and you know, I'll probably participate in some of the answers because Eric was not present during the 3-hour discussion last night, so he won't have that, you know, perspective. So let me do this. Questions about the process, board meeting, transparency, outcomes, anything. One of the reasons that we wanted to make sure that we had this forum first is to ensure that the board's communications were well known to this group. Okay. Over the course of time and beginning today and on to next week, we'll deal with some more tactical questions that, you know, may come up. So we may not be able to answer your questions, which is the only reason I hesitated. So let's start with, you know, any questions on board, strategic direction, transparency.
Well,